Buenos dias from Parque Central in Antigua, Guatemala. We are heading to our shuttle to Lake Atitlan. Our hostel's on the other side of Parque Central. The Arco de Santa Catalina is way down there, and we are walking down the street. We're trying to find the pickup spot right now for our shuttle, but we're passing by some incredible architecture on the way there. So we walked from way down there, and that's where Parque Central and our hostel are. This is Volcan de Agua, and we turned down this road here, and we went a little bit past it, but we did find our guide that's going to be, I don't know if he's going to be taking us, but this is where our shuttle is going to be. So where are we going today, Dennis?
We are going to Chichicastenango and Panajachel and Lake Atitlan.
That's awesome. And we are all the way over here in Antigua, Guatemala. A little bit of a drive, but I think this is our shuttle. That's going to be taking us there, right?
Yep.
So we are heading out of Antigua right now. He just talked to us about coffee and chocolate and how culturally significant they are. So we should be stopping in about an hour to get some breakfast, specifically for maybe some hot cocoa and coffee, which was interesting to learn about how it was really for, it was a Mayan delicacy. So just as sort of a reference, we just left Antigua, Guatemala, and we are going all the way up here to Chichicastenango, and this is Lake Atitlan here, so we have a pretty significant amount of driving left to do. This is kind of cool. This is the beer that we were drinking yesterday. Just a massive logo. Right now we're just like driving through the countryside. It's really beautiful. I believe that right now we're passing through the town of Atitlan, I believe. And we should be stopping for breakfast at some point soon, I think. It's not over there where the shore is. Okay, so we made it to Tecpan, Guatemala, and this is where we're going to have, I don't know if we're going to have some breakfast, but we're definitely having some hot cocoa and or coffee. This is Restaurante Catak Ingreso. It smells delicious. The inside of this place looks incredible. This is beautiful. We came in over there for the gift shop. And I think we're heading back over here. So we were let outside to wash our hands. There's a playground out here, which is interesting. They're playing the Titanic theme at the moment, and we also looked it up because the base of these are white, just like the trees were in Antigua, and it does not have to do with cars or traffic, which is what I thought. It's for insects and repelling them, which is sort of fun. So we found a table where we are looking through the breakfast menu right now, and it all looks delicious. So we got some oatmeal here with the banana, and then I got some cocoa here, and this is delicious. So this is the huevos bien divorciados, which is 2 fried eggs over tortillas, black and yellow with red and green sauces, black beans, sweet fried plantains, and 1 tortilla with cheese. Okay, so we set up this table sort of back here in the restaurant. Would have been cool to sit upstairs because this is just a beautiful place. Okay, so we're getting back into the van right now to continue on to Chichicastenango. That was a delicious breakfast. So interesting just to see the culture and how different it is. Just driving through the countryside. We have a lot of these marketplaces and places to buy souvenirs, but just mostly the infrastructure of just Guatemala in general has been really, really interesting to see and just how different it is. But we should be getting pretty close, I think, to Chichicastenango. It's been about maybe 3 hours of driving so far, but we've almost made it to Chichicastenango, and it's been a lot of just winding roads through the mountains here in Guatemala. So I think that is Chichicastenango we're heading into right now. So we're just driving through Chichicastenango right now. We're going to be dropped off pretty soon here. I think we'll be going to a church and then going to the market, and then we'll go back to Lake Atitlan, which we kind of passed on the way here. Alright, we just got dropped off and we're following our guide. We made it to Chichicastenango. This is incredibly cool. Just getting to walk down this street, just all that's been sold right now. So our guide is just sort of stopping every now and then, just sort of talking about a lot of the cultures here and just the type of merchandise that they're selling. It's pretty easy to lose our guide here, but we're doing our best, trying to keep up. This is so cool. Look at this, Dennis. It's mostly clothes and textiles, which will definitely be, we'll need to stop by and probably purchase something. It'd be cool to get like a fanny pack like Dennis has. It's cool, right?
This is from Brazil, though.
I know, but I want to get one from Guatemala. Is this where we're going? This church over here? Yes, so this is definitely the church that we're going to. right now. Just gotta keep up with our guide. This is incredible. How cool is this? Oh my god. Look at all this beautiful fruit. Hola. So we are going inside the church right now. There is a significance with the amount of steps to go inside. So we just went inside the church and they didn't want pictures or videos inside. It was very beautiful inside and it's very old. And it's interesting because they burn candles. We'll have to look at the specifics of the steps a little bit later. But inside that church was absolutely beautiful. Burning a white candle was to protect children. A yellow candle was for family. A green candle was for luck or for hope. A red candle was for love. And then a blue candle was for alcoholism or just redeeming of vices, it seems like. The church is way down there. And then I believe this is also part of the same church. And we're just roaming the marketplace. They have foods as well as clothes. They have freshly ground coffee from the cocoa. Alright, so now we have about an hour to just sort of explore and walk around the marketplace just to see if we see anything that we like. So we might turn around here in a minute. We've just been walking, but this is a very, very large market. So we've continued walking straight. This market goes in every single direction. Dennis did make his first purchase. You proud of yourself?
I got a shirt.
Oh, you put it in the bag? Yeah. Okay, so we did end up turning around, so now we're going down this side street of the market. The market's opened up a little bit more down this street. Okay, it got a little bit busier. We turned a corner. I think we're heading back towards the church. We do need to go back to the gas station in about an hour. All right, so we went back to the church. We did pass a booth that was selling like bags like Dennis has. That's what I think I'm interested in the most. Okay, so we made it down to the church and then we continued walking down sort of the same direction that we've been walking down earlier. Okay, so we went up these steps to the church, the other church that's opposite the one that we went inside, way over there, and you can see the extent of the market from over here, which is incredible to see this. It is pretty large, and you can see Chichicastenango pretty much in every direction. We have about half an hour until we need to make it back to the gas station to take our shuttle. So I'm mostly looking for a fanny pack. But look at all this produce here. They do have some really cool bags. Dennis, your head's in the way of everything. Okay, we turned around again. There's the church up there. That is like burning incense outside. That seems to be a common situation here. At this point, we're just following Dennis because I don't even know if he knows what he's looking for at the moment. So I ended up purchasing something, which will show what we purchased, I think, once we make it back to maybe the hostel, maybe a little bit later, or just get back on the shuttle. It's now a haul YouTube. And this is potentially picking out some pants. Right now, I think I got what I wanted, but I'm not against trying to find something else. All right, so we've made a few other purchases. Haggling has been pretty successful, I'd like to think. A lot of our encounters have been very assertive in terms of selling us these textiles. This has been quite an experience. It was a lot of fun. We all got some stuff, and yeah, we survived the marketplace of Chichicastenango, which that was right back there. And now we're heading inside this hotel to meet with the group to continue on to Lake Atitlan. This is the gas station that we got dropped off at earlier today. That was the markets, and this is the lobby that we're meeting the group. Look how gorgeous this is. That is absolutely the most surprising factor about Guatemala, is that every restaurant and shop, you can just go inside and just be absolutely stunned by just how beautiful it is. All right, so while waiting for the rest of the group, I wanted to go and show what we got from the market. So these textiles, Dennis got these right here, this one and this one. Lilu got this one. Dennis got this shirt right here. And then he also got these pants, which are very fun. And then I ended up getting these two fanny packs. Here, I get this one first. I thought it was really cool. And then I saw this one, and then I was gonna bypass it, but then Dennis decided to get it for me. So thank you, Dennis. This garden has so many different birds. There's parrots or macaws. Like they're literally all over, and then little birds as well. And this is just where we're waiting for our shuttle to go to the lake. God, isn't this beautiful? There's an area back here too. It's a little bit more quiet back here, but it's still so quaint and beautiful. Guatemala is incredible. It's very interesting in certain parts of the country, just the infrastructure and just kind of the dilapidated state of just the development. And then there's trash and garbage everywhere. But so much of this place is just gorgeous. Okay, back in the van we go after getting picked up over there in the hotel. So we have about an hour until we make it to Lake Atitlan, I think, which is where we're going to be having some lunch. So we're getting pretty close, I think, to Lake Atitlan. Not really sure what we're passing through right now in terms of what town, but we're getting close. We're gonna be having some lunch soon. This is a very good move. passing through at the moment. It is very cool, very pretty. And the landscape is awesome. So I believe that we're approaching Panajachel. I don't know if that's this town that we're in currently right now. So that's Chichicastenango. And we're all the way down here by Lake Atitlan. Looks like we just pulled off and stopped. So we just stopped by this roadside souvenir area. And wow, you can see the lake from here. That is beautiful. I think we're just stopping here just for a minute. You can see all of these notable locations of sightseeing. It's very misty today, but there's a volcano straight across the lake. This is Lake Atitlan. This is cool. There's some more souvenirs over here. Way down here, that is Panajachel, the town. And I don't know exactly where we're going to be going for lunch, but we should be getting there very soon. But I think we're going to go get back on the van now and continue our drive until we get to lunch. There's of course Mickey Mouse, and then they noticed this painting over here of the Arco de Santa Catalina. You can sort of see through the trees, but that is Panajachel, near the town. Or is this Panajachel? This is a beautiful drive down the mountain right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're just way up there. And now we're heading down into the town. Alright, so I believe we've been into Panajachel. We're just directly heading to the restaurant. We're going to have lunch at. Alright, so we just got dropped off by our shuttle and we've made it to the lake. This is Lake Atitlan. We're going to go ahead and walk down there just to explore that and then probably get some lunch. This is Panajachel. This is the town that we're in currently right now. So this is just right by the water. So this is Lake Atitlan. There are boats and docks just all along the water. Over here you can see the volcanoes sort of through the clouds and the mist. That's where we drove from, way up here. So it looks like we are taking a boat ride. Dennis organized a little boat ride just now. Just a quick 30-minute little boat ride with our group. There are restaurants over here that we'll probably try to grab some lunch at. We have a little bit more than an hour. And this is the boat we're getting on. So you can see that it's a little bit rocky today. But this is only a quick little 30-minute boat tour. I tried to sit at the back so I could try to record both sides of our experience. So far this is pretty relaxing. We have some piers you can just walk out on. Just sort of relax, take some pictures probably. Passing by some more docks here. This is sort of where we went around the mountains. We're way over here. This is pretty cool. There's like a massive capsized boat just in front of this huge hotel that seems to be a recurring aspect of Guatemala. It's just abandoned things. I don't know if we're going to be turning around, but there's this beautiful massive resort and hotels over here. Right now we're alongside this cliff and you can't really see it on camera, but way up there is a zip line that connects, I don't even know, from up here probably all the way back there somewhere. On the other side you can't really even see it, but we started way over there and this is going to go by the front. I don't even know if this is allowed. He's getting his picture. I think we're starting to cut back around now. Now, Dennis and Lila were switching places to get some pictures. Dennis and Lila are trying to do the Titanic pose. This is not safe. Can we get one? Okay, we're picking up speed a little bit. Oh, we're picking up speed a lot. We're making it back to the dock, that's for sure. This is incredible to see. Now that we're a little bit farther away, just the mountains. Woo, we are moving now. Okay, so I think we've almost made it back to shore. It was pretty exhilarating. And I'm pretty ready for some food. And we have a lot of different options to get something for lunch. I think all of these are restaurants. Maybe we could get something along the water, but we are pulling back into the dock right now. That was a fun trip. I'm glad that we did that. That was only 125 quetzales total for all of us. All right, so we just got off of the boat. You can see their docks over there, as well as all the way down here. But let's get some lunch. Bienvenidos a Panajachel. So it looks like we're going this way to get some food. Okay, so we walked up to this street. They do have a lot of restaurants, but we only have half an hour until the shuttle's supposed to pick us up, so I don't think we'll have time to sit down and get something to eat. The variety of restaurants is actually really incredible. Just wish we had more time to try them out. So this is what we're waiting for, our van, or our shuttle, and I just got this. This is a cangrejo ceviche. They also have camarón and pulpo. our mixos. This is just made fresh right in front of me and it looks delicious. Also, there is a mango cart right there. So what'd you get there, Dennis?
The piña loca.
That looks very spicy.
I didn't expect that.
Where'd you find it? Is there a menu?
Right down there.
Oh, the piña loca?
I saw it at a place over there too. I just thought it looked like a fun touristy drink, so I figured why not.
That's pretty loca.
And they kept pouring the spice on.
So Dennis, what do you think of your pineapple drink?
I didn't realize it wasn't a drink.
Oh, is it mostly just pineapple?
Just like pineapple with lime and chili.
Is it good? Is it spicy?
Not too spicy.
So I had to wait around a little bit, but I got my mango back over there, and now we're walking around a little bit more with the group. We're heading down this ramp with the group now. We've all reconvened after everybody went to get lunch. This is what we saw from our boat trip, and it's just so gorgeous. I don't know what time we're supposed to get back to Antigua. By the way, this is delicious. Mango everywhere in Guatemala is phenomenal, and papaya too. So we just took a group photo in front of this massive heart here with our entire group, so that was fun. So we took those pictures way back there by the heart. I got some pictures with Bidoof. I have my mango, and we are heading back to Antigua. There's a cool photo opportunity right here. There's like sort of that market way up there. It looks like you can rent kayaks. So that's where we got dropped off, and we're getting picked up right now in the van, in the shuttle. So now for the probably couple-hour trip back to Antigua. Oh, that's cool. There's like a rope bridge right there. What the heck? It's one of the show where we've been. So we left Panajachel. That was where we had lunch just now at Lake Atitlan. We were at Chichicastenango earlier. That's where we went to the market. Then Tacpan, Guatemala. That's where we had breakfast this morning. And we were heading all the way back to Antigua, Guatemala, which should take a couple hours, I think. Passing through another town right now. I think we're going to pass by earlier. A lot of these like side of the road places to buy like produce and all sorts of interesting stuff like pottery and other art. Okay, so we've been back to Tacpan. We just passed by. Last time we had breakfast this morning, which means we're halfway back to Antigua. The sun is starting to set right now, and it's beautiful. This is somewhere over there. Should be Atitlango. Passing by, or about to pass by. I don't think we're going to bypass it, but Chichicastenango, I believe, is another town. The city that we're currently in right now is El Tahar. So we are passing through Chichicastenango right now, which I think is the town that's right outside of Antigua. So we should be back, hopefully in just a few minutes, back to Antigua. So that was our van right there. She just dropped us off in Parque Central, and we have made it back to Antigua. We are walking back to the hostel. So our hostel is just right around the block. And here we are, we've made it back to the hostel. I still love so much that they put candles just all over the place. And it's so weird that we don't have this room. I don't know why. We only stayed at it a couple nights. Now we're all the way back here behind the bar. And then this is the kitchen right over here. Then the upstairs, there's the outdoor patio. We do have like a kind of a personal restroom back over here, like a shower and a bathroom. And this is our room, just in the corner. All these hammocks are. Okay, so Dennis and I are going to dinner in just a little bit. Lulu is going to be meeting up with his friend for dinner, but I wanted to come up to the roof. This is incredibly cool. They're teaching dancing here, salsa dancing. It's so fun. And this is the bar over here. This is just the environment of a hostel. It's just so welcoming and inviting and fun. This is just so cool. Isn't this awesome? We need to go tell Dennis and Lilu really quickly before they leave, or before Lilu leaves. Okay, so when I got Dennis, and we are salsa dancing now. We're learning how to salsa dance. We're not great at it, but we're learning. Come on, Dennis, you can do it. Look at him go. Oh, those shoulders. What is he trying to do? Well, that was incredibly cool to just be part of for a couple minutes, but I think we need to go get some dinner now because it's getting pretty late. So Dennis and I are heading to dinner at, what's the name of this place, Dennis? Do you remember?
Casa de las Sopas.
Okay. And we're gonna get some Brazilian food.
Guatemalan.
So Dennis wants to get some Guatemalan cuisine called papillon, which is apparently at this place that we're going to. Okay, we found the cafe that Dennis was looking for, Cafe de la Sopa. All right, so Dennis and I are waiting for our food right now. What Dennis decided to get was this papillon, which is made with toasted aromatic seeds, chicken, and veggies. And then I decided to get this hilaches, which is a traditional Guatemalan plate with a base of tomato, spices, and beef. And these are our typical Guatemalan cuisines. And then we also got this rosa de jamaica. I don't know how you pronounce that in Spanish. But yeah, we got these Rosa de Jamaica beverages here, these sodas, and they're delicious. All right, so this is the food that we got. Some Guatemalan cuisine. What's in there, Dennis?
Chicken and spices.
Yes, well, that's
Avocado.
okay. No, I meant this over here.
Oh, tortillas.
Tortillas, and then I got this with spices and rice and I think beef. So that was a delicious dinner. Thank you very much, Dennis, for the suggestion. Got some authentic Guatemalan cuisine this evening.
It's very good.
Yeah, we tried each other's food. We're walking past so many beautiful places. So many of them have that aspect where it's very unassuming on the outside, but then on the inside, there's like a beautiful garden. Honestly, it feels like every single place that we pass by, there's like a courtyard inside, and it's beautiful. Okay, we're going to check inside Wendy's to see if they have some sort of a courtyard. So they don't have a courtyard, but they do have this like fountain down there, so that's pretty cool. All right, we are back at Tropicana, and I think I need to grab my debit card to go withdraw some more quetzales. Okay, so we were just back at Tropicana for just about a minute. And now we're heading back over to the ATM. So Parque Central is right over there. Right around the corner is where we would get our mango, or a lot of the times that we get our mango. We've been getting our money from over here from the ATM, and we did go back to Tropicana and then just right back outside again so I could withdraw some cash for tomorrow, because where are we going tomorrow, Dennis?
Going to Tikal.
We are. We're going to be taking a flight tomorrow morning. This is our final time returning to our hostel, Tropicana, before leaving tomorrow. So we are going to bed. We've already turned off the lights outside because it is quiet time at our hostel. I had to type in our itinerary on my phone just to try to keep up with it because we genuinely explored Guatemala today, and I was a little bit nervous about it because it was a lot of just driving around, and especially in a foreign country that's a lot of winding roads, just sitting at the back of a van was not the most exciting idea, but it worked out. So far, I've had an incredible time with the transportation that Dennis has set up for our itinerary, and I do not regret any activities that we've been doing despite my just general apprehension, but I've been so surprised and I've had a good time. Today we went to first Tecpan, I think, for breakfast, which was delicious. We learned in the car just about cocoa and how that was sort of like a Mayan delicacy, so it was just really neat to actually enjoy that type of hot chocolate made with that cocoa. And then sort of the big attraction of the day was the market in Chichicastenango. Chichicastenango, yes, I think I said that right. That's very easy to mess that word up. I've been practicing a lot. But there we got to go to the Iglesia de Santa Tomas, which was the huge church there that was built on the Mayan ruins of a previous Mayan temple that still had the original steps, the 18 steps that each represented a month of the Mayan calendar. So that was really neat to be able to go inside that. There was another church there at that market that was not connected to the Santa Tomas. But the market itself, where we got to just purchase some textiles, I got a couple bags, Dennis got a shirt, and just seeing just what that market environment was and just the produce that they were selling, as well as those textiles and just Guatemala clothing. That was really cool. And then we went to Lake Atitlan to Panajachel, I think. Yes. And we got to take a boat out onto the lake there. We got to eat some foods there. We got some mango, we got a snack, and just really got to enjoy that city, and that town, I guess. It was really beautiful. And then took the shuttle back to Antigua, which is where we are. And then we sort of explored Antigua a little bit, got a little dinner. That was Dennis's idea. That was delicious. And now we're heading to bed because we have to wake up very early tomorrow to go to Tikal. So we're gonna enjoy our last final night in our hostel room here, and then yeah, take a shuttle tomorrow to Guatemala City, to then take a flight to Flores, to then take a shuttle to Tikal. It's gonna be another day of traveling, but it's gonna be fun. So thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.